Our mission is to develop character and creativity in kids of all ages, so in students from 5 to 18 on stage and their families off stage as we create theater together. So, having a family that you can call on, that we can work together toward a greater goal than what we can do by ourselves. We have values that are in CYT. We're part of a national organization. Values such as character over competition, values such as excellence over ego. So it's all about building a community together and it being more than just about ourselves.
It's basically a community where they felt comfortable with their friends. I always tell parents, I say that CYT takes kids that are shy and puts them in front of 500 people and they sing and dance, which is a transformation that you just generally don't see in many different activities that kids can get involved in. And so I saw that with my kids. I can see a transfer to school. Their willingness to get up in front of audiences and so forth is all derived from their experience with CYT.
So we have a project called the Find Your Character Project that is a curriculum that's given to us by our national organization that we instill in our classes. They learn all about positive character traits like self-discipline and compassion and things like that we would want good citizens of our country and our community to be. And so we do that during our classes. We have a pretty high standard when it comes to behavior for our kids, and we ask them to basically agree to follow these rules of living with each other peaceably so that we can get along and not have that ego come in when we're creating together. So when they're 5, they can be in a class called Our Gang, and it's like a general musical theater class. They can do that and camps as well. And then when they get to be 8 years old, they can start doing our more intensive classes that cover drama, vocals, dance, specialty classes, tech classes, musical theater combo classes, all kinds of classes that we offer from 5 to 18 years old. And if they're enrolled in classes, then students can be on stage in one of our main stage productions, and those productions, we run 8 productions a year. Plus we have a very rigorous camp program in the summer times.
So Tech Week is kind of my favorite part of the show process. It's the culmination of all the effort that all these people have been putting together, the parents and costumes and sets and props. And all these kids and everybody starts descending on the theater. And we start they see the sets and they marvel at how good the sets look, and we see the costumes and marvel at the costume. And it's this big community effort where we're all pitching in. Without parents, CYT doesn't happen. We rely on the whole family, and that's one of the reasons why I love CYT, is because it's an activity that our parents and their kids have to be integrally involved. So if you want to have your kids in an activity, but you also want to partake, CYT is the place to go. You're overwhelmed by all the things that are going on, but everybody has there's a lot of people there that know what they're doing, and they're guiding and helping and so forth. And do 2 or 3 shows and you're an expert. And so you watch that process, and it goes all Tech Week and then the first show, and it's everybody descends again, but then it's more with a purpose. We know what's going to be happening today, and that is we're going to put on a show and we're going to wow our audience, and I can never get tired of that. It's an incredible experience, and I love being part of it.
So CYT, our number one goal is to be family friendly. So we will find shows that are appropriate for all of our actors' ages from 8 to 18. We do some junior shows, but we also do many full-length shows. The challenge is, in today's time, finding those shows that actually fit the family-friendly content, or where they'll allow us to make some adjustments so that they can be family-friendly. But those are the kind of shows we do. We do a lot of Disney. We do a lot of family dynamic kind of shows. We always do musicals. We do have a project play festival that's for one-act plays, but that's not a main stage show. We do one-act plays in the wintertime. The rest of our shows are musicals that are family friendly.